What's up, man? How y'all feeling? Previously on today is back for episode 44. You already know what it is, man. Reckless LMO and the ones and twos. And I'm here with my boy.
Yeah, it's me.
Yo, you mad?
It's Prank. It's me.
You my molasses, yo. Get outta here.
Molasses.
Yeah, you molasses today.
I look crazy with this hoodie.
Nigga, you look
I look like I'm ready to run a marathon.
it looked like it snowed on your head.
Word, yo. You see my grades are coming out crazy today. Like, what the fuck?
Shit. Yeah. You're turning into Grandpa Prank.
Yeah, but welcome back. It's another episode of Previously on Today.
Hey.
Episode 44.
Episode 44. That's right. That's right. Hey. You know how it is. You know
Shout out to Marv. Shout out to Speech.
Yeah. Shout out to Previously on Today.
Shout out to everybody, even though you can't hear us shouting you out.
Did you just see? Did I just say previously? I mean, bravery on today.
Yeah. Bravery. Bravery on today.
Bravery on today. So this is episode 44, and this is previously on Arrow. All right. Shout outs to my boy Arrow and his season finale that's going on. You already know that shit crazy. We also got a little bit highlights of the Super Bowl. You already know. Hey. Shout out to the Chief winning. Hey. And then we also have this new topic called What is Content? Oh my God. We're going to talk about everything that got to do with content, from what is it, how you do it, how you market it, how you perceive it, how we look at it, you know, as fans, of course, and as creators. You know, we're both. Yo, slide to your motherfucking left, my man.
Who, me?
Yes, you, bird ass. Come on.
I'm already on my right.
No, you left. There you go.
My right, you mean?
Oh, the other way.
My
Yeah,
left?
you're not centric. There you go.
You're the one that's all the way over there, bro.
Nah, but I'm centric. More, little more. Look, you
Bro, I'm good where I'm at.
you're taking over my shine right now.
I'm good where I'm at.
So, man, thanks to everybody that's on the live chat. Thanks to everybody that's watched our show every week over and over again.
Cause it's all in my head.
Over and over again. So yeah, man, I'm happy for the weekend. How was your weekend? Let me ask you that. How was it?
It was alright. I don't remember what I did. Let me see.
What you got, roofied or something?
No, I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Saturday I worked. After that, I don't remember doing anything. I know Sunday was the Super Bowl. So
Yo, I'm gonna need you to start doing more activities during the weekend.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna need you to go take a run with the ducks. You know what I'm saying?
A run with the ducks.
Yes, in Gary Mountain. There's hella ducks and geese. You can go chase them. You know what I'm saying? Do a little cardio. But yeah, let's get to let's get to our first topic, which is Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl. Dang, that looked like a dick. I'm not gonna lie.
You got dicks on your mind?
Yeah, I got dicks in front of me. Like, look at this shit, dog. This shit look crazy.
Yeah, the Kansas City Queefs.
The Kansas City Queefs
versus the San Francisco 69ers.
It was a good Super Bowl. Not a lot of points.
Super Bowl 54, right?
Yeah, Super Bowl 54. Mm-hmm. It was not a lot of points. Right? It was like 30-20, I think, right? Or 34-20, some shit like that.
Man? I don't remember the score.
They won by like 2 touchdowns, I believe. And yeah, it was a good. But yo. I lost money on this one, by the way.
How?
I'm a little mad. I betted on the 49ers.
You actually bet? It was 31-20.
Yeah.
Chiefs won 31-20. Wait, you had money on the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
What you bet?
Money, nigga.
Not that, motherfucker. Like, what amount?
It wasn't much. It was just $10.
Damn, dog. You lost $10.
But I lost $10. I actually lost $20 because I bet $20. Yes, you're right.
So you lost $20?
Yeah.
Who'd you made the bet against? I mean, who'd you made the bet with?
Jeff.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
He robbed you.
Nah, he robbed me.
He robbed you, dog.
He didn't know
what
they
he
were
was
gonna...
doing. He knew what he was doing, dog. He knew what he was doing. He had some inside information.
So
he
yeah,
knew the stats.
Yo, but there was enough. It was all right, you know. Not a lot of points, like I said. So the offense wasn't doing much. Defense did really good. A couple interceptions.
Yeah.
But the highlight of the whole Super Bowl, dog.
Yeah. Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you
and
shake
J-Lo.
like this. Na-na-na. Shakira
forget J-Lo.
and J-Lo. Oh, my
The
God.
halftime show, that was the real highlight of the
That's
freaking
a
Super Bowl.
fact, yo. Yo, what in the world, dog? They should have wore the clothes that they had on the halftime show for the picture. I don't like these clothes.
What?
They're covering too much. But yeah, the memes started going crazy online for the Shakira tongue out like.
Oh, word. They did that shit as soon as that fucking shit came out. They waited no time.
They waited no time.
They wasted no time.
Oh, look. There you go. Yo, they went in, bro. They definitely went in with all these memes.
Yo.
Baby nut?
Wait a minute. I don't remember this.
Put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Oh, shit.
When you buzz, but she keeps sucking.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I'm not
Number
gonna lie,
11.
dog.
Shakira had
Number
more
11.
jelly.
I
Shake it.
can't believe it. Amazing.
11 what?
Tails, where's the soothing music?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yo, what is
I
this
thought it would
video,
be better
dog?
if I gave
Yeah,
it a
this
little
shit
boost.
lit.
This shit funny, but
He's climbing in windows, chopping your people up,
I like you, pussycat. Yes.
You can cut it.
yo,
you can cut it.
what is all that? Death to the infidels.
Yo, that was a good one. So
Sounding like a turkey.
yeah, the memes went viral, yo. As soon as that happened, the memes went viral. But you know what? I thought they were gonna do another meme when Shakira was shaking like front side. You know, when she was like that. You saw some of her outline of her. Or was I looking into it too much? Cause yo, bro,
I don't know.
You
Depending
saw
on
the
outline of whatever this is. I
the
don't know.
vagina, my
The
nigga.
vagina,
I
the
just didn't want to
vajayjay?
say vagina, but fuck it, vagina.
You could have said vagina.
Vagina.
I can understand if you didn't want to say push on. Push a lion.
Push it on. But yeah, I saw like the outline, but that was like, all right, so they're not gonna do that and stuff like that. And they didn't go in on J-Lo as much as they did go in on Shakira. Like, I'm a little bit upset about that.
Well, that's because Shakira had it coming. She did it to herself. J-Lo ain't do shit that she ain't supposed to do. J-Lo been in the game. She knows.
She knows that's a sticker tongue out.
She knows. She knows.
Yo, but
J-Lo, she knows.
yeah, she does. So
Word, she knows, man. She was smart about it. She spoke to Janet Jackson. She was talking to her. She was like, "Look, don't fuck up, because if you fuck up, they ain't gonna let you live it down. Cause I'm still trying to fucking get over that.
I'm still trying to cover my titty.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get over that titty mishap. They still talking about it like it happened last year.
Yo, fact.
That shit happened when we were in high school.
Yo, and the funniest thing is I saw a meme that said, so we're just gonna go forget about Janet Jackson's titties.
Yo, I saw the same one. It was her face when she was crying or something, right?
Yeah. And he's like, we're just gonna forget about my titty.
Word, yo, it's been long enough.
So yeah, it was really good. I don't know if I enjoyed the football game as much as I enjoyed the halftime show. But two badass chicks on the screen, son, shaking the way they were shaking, bro. I couldn't stop watching.
It wasn't even just that. It was it was, mainly that. But
I wasn't looking for Bike Bunny, nigga.
bro, it wasn't that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that the way they did this performance, like all of the songs, all the hit songs that they were hitting, all the
merengue salsa combinations that they did.
Just the way they incorporated the Latin culture, and
They did justice.
they did it justice, man. They made
Fact.
sure that they put their stain on it, and just when J-Lo performed "Waiting for Tonight," I was like, wow, dog.
Waiting for tonight.
That's one of my all-time favorite songs from J-Lo. I couldn't believe
calling me. I'm on my show right now.
that Speech called it, and she actually played Jenny from the Block. I was not expecting them to do that.
I was definitely expecting her to do that. It's one of her biggest hits out there. Why wouldn't she do that?
Because, bro, I didn't think that it was gonna be like, Jenny from the Block was too much. I don't know. Not I was gonna say hood, but it wasn't like a a hit, I guess, in my eyes. I guess it was a hit.
It was a hit, bro.
Yeah.
That was her like blowing up
No,
hit.
it wasn't. Yo, I hate when people saying that.
Yes, it was.
No,
bro.
it wasn't. Dog.
It wasn't the John Rule song.
Bro, that was more than Jenny from the Block, in my opinion.
No, because that wasn't her song. You're not understanding. She can't pop off of a song that's not hers.
Okay, so what makes you think that Love Don't Cost a Thing and Waiting for Tonight didn't make her pop off? That's Waiting for Tonight was like her smash hit. That one song put her on the map after Selena.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she became commercial in Johnny for the Block.
It's because she had
It's
the
like
locks.
saying-
She had the locks help her out.
No,
A little
look,
bit
it's
of
like
Kiss and
saying
Styles.
it's like saying this. It's like saying this. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, and you lived through this.
Oh, I lived through it.
Fetty Wap,
Okay.
right? When Trap Queen came out, remember it was like it had like 500,000. It was blowing up in Patterson.
Yeah.
we heard it like it was no day tomorrow.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And we already knew it's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah.
But he wasn't commercial yet
Yeah.
until My Way came out with Drake.
Okay.
That's when he became commercial.
Okay.
He just had a hit record.
So you saying Jenny from the Block is what made her commercial pop off, like
Yes.
commercially?
Yes.
All right, whatever.
I'm so
I still don't think that, because I still think that Waiting for Tonight, Love Don't Cost a Thing. What other tracks did she do before she hit Jenny from the Block? She did that track with Mark Anthony.
That was Mark Anthony's song again.
No, that was a song that both of them had. Because I don't think it was.
There is
either.
no both of them, my nigga. Because
I
they
think
didn't
they
do
both made that song together. I don't think it was a Mark Anthony song.
All right, just because they both made it together, that doesn't mean it's her song. Because they didn't have a conjoint album or a conjoint project together.
Right.
So that means that he would either have to ask her hop on this track, or she would have to ask him hop on this track. And that track went under
What made
Mark
you,
Anthony.
But why can't they just be like in the studio together and be like, yo, you want to do this track together?
Because that's not how it works.
That's how it works.
No.
Yes, it is.
Ownership of a song could
Bro.
only be under one artist unless they're a group like Migos. They have to be signed as a group. Like the corporation under them has to be as a group. Because if not, the ownership of the song becomes whoever drops it under their label or under their platform. Mark Anthony dropped that song under his. It's on his album. It's not on J-Lo's album.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Cause it was salsa.
Hold on. We about to find out right now, dog. Keep talking
I'm so Jenny from
Talk
the
to the
block.
people, talk
Used
to
to
the
have
people.
a little, now I have a lot. That's my shit, dog. How you gonna disrespect?
First of all, I
J-Lo?
put No Me Ames, right? Was the name of the song. And the first thing that pops up, song by Jennifer Lopez, not by Mark Anthony. All right, hold on. And it was on the 6th. So, suck a dick.
Okay, so it's J-Lo
I knew it was
song.
on the 6th. Because that was her hit. That was her album. The first
Oh,
album.
now
that
you
she,
gonna say that was her hit? Nah, get out of here, dog.
fuck out of here.
You
her hit
in this
album.
snowy hit?
Bro, don't talk shit about J-Lo. I know about J-Lo, dog.
Oh yeah, you know about
See,
J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez featuring Mark Anthony. Suck a
Okay,
dick.
so it's not both of them. You were saying
Suck a
it's both
D.
of them.
Suck a D.
I said somebody gotta have ownership of the song.
Yeah, J-Lo has ownership.
All right, bro. Yo, my man, if you don't get out of here. But yeah, nah, you know what? It was good. It was a good
You know what
halftime
else?
show.
You know what else was good about the Super Bowl that we completely forgot to mention? All the previews, right? All of the trailers and shit.
Nigga, that
And we completely forgot to mention
the Aquaman. The
Oh,
Aquaman
word.
commercial.
First of all, we should have made that a whole topic in itself about all the different previews. That Aquaman one was hilarious because it took me by surprise. I
Yeah.
was not expecting him to take off his arms.
Yo, if you don't know what we're talking about, go on YouTube right now, put Aquaman Super Bowl commercial, and that shit is fucking hilarious.
Jason
yo.
Momoa.
He took it.
Yeah, that was
He
pretty
took
funny.
it for the commercials.
Nah, I don't think that was the funniest one. That was one of the funniest ones, but that wasn't.
Name another commercial that comes to your head right away like that.
I can't.
Exactly. That
But
was
it-
the best commercial.
Nah, but it wasn't.
It was.
You know what the best commercial was?
What?
The Disney Plus Marvel shows. That was the best commercial because we get to see a little bit of what we got in store for us for the
Those were
Falcon.
trailers. Those are not commercials.
Bro. They were teaser trailers, okay?
Teaser trailers. Yeah.
Suck a D. But anyway, we got to see a little bit of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And you saw how sexy the Scarlet Witch
We
looks
get
on
to
her
see
outfit.
WandaVision, yeah. Yo, and then we saw a little bit of Loki. That Wanda Vision trailer, right?
Look crazy.
Yeah.
Look
Out of
fucking
all
crazy.
the shows, I'm excited for that one the
I
most.
feel like I'm not gonna be able to follow it from all the timeline jumps that they're gonna be doing, the reality checks that they're gonna be giving out.
Well, you've been watching like breakdowns on what that whole 30 seconds.
Ain't no breakdown, bro. All these niggas is just speculating.
Well, okay, but my nigga,
I said
when
speculating.
when you watch that trailer frame by frame, right?
Spectating.
They tell you a lot in that little bit of footage that they showed without telling you. First of all, they start off with the shit being in black and white and Vision is back. And Vision also has like the Mind Stone in his back. You can see it. It's still in his head.
But he's a different color, right?
Yeah,
He's like
he's that
grayish.
same kind of black and white color that he was when he died in Infinity War.
No, he's like grayish.
He's like the same gray. Remember when he died, he turned gray.
Oh, they did turn gray. Yeah, yeah.
So
you're right,
he
you're
looks like the same, but the only difference is he has the Mind Stone back and he's wearing clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they show Scarlet Witch in color, and they show her dressed up in like her regular clothes. So they're saying that it's gonna
Lemonade
be like
is banging.
she's noticing that she's not in a real reality, like she's in an alternate reality because she's in a black and white spot, and Vision's still alive, and there's a version of her on TV.
Yes. So she's
then-
looking at herself on TV.
Yeah, and then they start skipping through different sitcoms, like different sitcom feels, because what this show is supposed to be is it's supposed to be set. They're saying that it's supposed to be set in her mind, but it also could be like she's warping reality, and they're skipping through different sitcom realities. So they might go black and white, they might go into the 80s with color, and then they go into 90s. But you see her pregnant in one of the frames. Then you see her and Vision in front of two cribs, and you see two pacifiers in the air, like they were being thrown in the air.
Okay.
And then you also see her dressed in her original comic book costume, which is something that we all geeked out on. As soon as we saw her with the little,
Yo, I'm sorry.
what happened?
The chat.
First of all, you paying attention to the wrong chat, my
I
nigga.
know. I'm sorry.
Then what the
But
fuck are you, yo?
Yo, because this nigga said, if I said who big dick condom it is, y'all would have all
First of all, you can't do that, yo. You can't be doing that, dog. You can't be doing that shit.
I'm sorry, yo. That was
You're not
too-
sorry though.
No. Yes, go to YouTube. Hold on, let me go. Go to YouTube.
You can't. Okay, first of all, the whole chat that you talking about in reference to, you can't put that stuff on YouTube. You can't transfer the
Yo,
information
hold
from
on,
the group
hold
chat
on.
onto
Nah,
the YouTube chat. We would
I'ma-
have to copy and paste that
Hold
shit.
on, nah. I'm going to give him a little bit of background.
Yeah,
Right?
please,
Of
please.
What's going
Can
on?
you explain what
Alright.
you laughing about?
All right, so
Because you so rudely interrupted me
Alright.
in my explanation. So go ahead.
So what about homies dropped a condom somewhere and we found it, right? And then we're trying to figure out which homie dropped the condom. So we made a chat and we put, yo, whose little dick condom? Because it was a Rough Rider. You know, we're like, whose little dick condom is this? And nobody want to own up to it. Mind you this, there's only a couple of niggas that could be. So there's only like 3, right? I'm not mentioning names. But we all know that they don't want to own up to it. And where we found it, there's no way that it could have been from there for a while, because where we found it, there's no way there should be a condom. You feel me? So that, and plus, even if there was a condom, that's not the condoms that we use out here, you heard? We use magnums. So we still trying to figure out whose mystery condom did we find. Nobody want to hold up to it because we said it's a little dick condom. But so
You're
then
the only one laughing,
yeah,
bro.
so then my boy said, if I would have said it was a big dick condom, y'all would have all said, oh, it's mine, nah, it's mine. So that's why I'm laughing, because, niggas is
I
fighting.
don't think that would have been the case, bro. I don't think anybody would have been like, yeah, it's mine.
I'm telling you, that's why they're not owning up to it. Because we said it's a little dick condom. So whoever owns up to it, they got a little dick. And nobody want to own up to a little dick. Okay, yo, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the show.
Yeah, get back to
Let's
the show,
get back to the
dog.
show. 'Cause I'll find out about that condom later and let y'all know.
I don't think we ever gonna find out.
Oh, I'm doing something to that condom
You
to find
taking it
out.
in for testing? Look
Facts.
for fingerprints?
Facts.
You gonna find one of the person's fingerprints already, the person that found it.
I'm gonna find their semen on there.
That makes no sense. That means it was used.
I'm gonna be like SVU. Be like, look for semen.
I don't think that's how it works.
Right,
When it's
let's
still
go.
wrapped up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. That's it about this condom shit. Yo, let me do a little quick sponsorship. Shout out to Miracle Honey for keeping me out here.
What?
You already know what it is. Miracle Honey, sex leopard. Google that shit. Miracle Honey. It'll keep you going for 3 hours. There you go. That's my ad. Yeah, okay. I gotta stop. He mad because people are blaming him for the condom. But how you call it? All right, let's get back to it. Yo, were you saying something earlier?
Nah.
I forgot. I completely dubbed your ass. I was like, nah, yo, fuck your story. Let's talk about this condom. Yo, so yeah, let's get over the Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl is a little bit okay? And let's get on with the next topic, right? I don't even know if you were saying for something, but let's go to Arrow, right? Is that where we going?
I don't know.
What you mean? How you know? All right.
Yeah, it is.
Heroes fall and legends rise. Oh man.
The series finale of Arrow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Even though y'all niggas,
What was it, 8 seasons?
yeah, y'all gave up on Arrow in
Or
the
7
third season.
seasons? Wait, what?
It was 8 seasons. Y'all gave up on Arrow in the third season. Y'all said it was getting whack, and y'all only watched Flash.
Who's y'all?
You, especially you. 'Cause
First of
I know
all-
Chris saw it all.
I saw it all too. What
Bro,
are you talking
stopped
about?
watching. Nah. Remember, you stopped watching it, and then I put you on in another episode, and you started watching it from there on, which it was in season 4.
No,
Yes.
no. I watched it. I took a break because I had to binge watch it because I didn't see this show when it first aired. I had to catch up years later, and the
Arrow?
only reason why I caught up was because The Flash was about to come out. The show, The Flash.
Oh yeah.
And-
And it had something to tie in with it.
Yeah, and in order for me to watch The Flash, Speech told me I needed to watch the episode where he was first introduced, which was on Arrow.
The
And
Flash wasn't first introduced on Arrow.
Yes, he was.
He was?
Yeah. He was on, I think it was season 3. It was either season 3
You
or
mean
season
with the
4.
first crossover, which was when Arrow was training him. That's what you're talking about,
No,
right?
I'm talking about the very first introduction of Barry Allen in the whole Arrowverse was on an episode of Arrow.
Before the show Flash started?
Yes.
No.
He came on to Arrow, I think it was season 3 or it had to be season 3 because it was like,
Yo, there's no way they did that, Prank. How they gonna introduce
how much you want to bet, though?
a main
you wanna
character?
Bet, you want to make another Super Bowl bet with me right now before we look it up on Google and find out?
But listen, how does that make sense? How they gonna introduce a
Aight.
main character of a different show
Okay.
in a different show?
Oh, I don't know. How they going to do that?
Like, that shit is insane.
That is insane, right?
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. It's not like they did that with Batwoman. Suck a dick. Because I'm right. bitch.
They did do that with Batwoman.
Word, right?
Fuck
Where did
you.
they introduce Batwoman? On her own show? I think not.
Nah.
When did they introduce her?
I think it was on the Supergirl.
No, it was on Crisis. Well, I think it was a Supergirl episode, but it
was
was
a
on
Supergirl
Crisis.
episode, yeah.
Crisis on X.
On Planet X.
No, my fault. It was the Elseworlds crossover. 510. But yes, Barry Allen was introduced on Arrow as a CSI. I forgot what was the case, but he went in on the
Star
case
City.
and he got there late, and then that's where we first thought, because we knew who he was, Barry Allen. We knew, oh, this is the guy that's gonna end up being the Flash, and we first thought that he was gonna hook up with Felicity, because remember him
Flash?
and Felicity had like a little thing. They were like attracted to each other, and then
Flash? Nah.
yeah, I thought so because Felicity at that point had the crush on Oliver, but Oliver was out here slurring.
I was like, nah. I like
And then
the
Barry
Canaries.
came on, and Barry was like, they both had a little thing for each other because they were both smart. And then at first they started like having a thing for each other. And Barry was on Arrow for like 2 episodes, and then he ended up leaving. And then at the end of that episode on Arrow, they did the acceleration particle acceleration blast, because you see him get struck by lightning at the end of that episode, which
So he
introduces
wasn't
us-
Flash yet.
He wasn't, but you see him turn into the Flash on Arrow, because they showed the arrow, the lightning bolt hit him, and he goes in the hospital. And then the first episode of Arrow takes place after that.
That's not possible.
Or it takes place like right before that.
That is not possible.
Okay.
Arrow was in a whole totally different Earth.
Oh, you are so mistaken, bro. The Flash and Arrow were part of the same Earth before the crisis, before the fucking crossovers. What are you talking about?
I'm done.
The only thing that wasn't the same Earth was Supergirl and Black Lightning. But everything else was the same Earth.
No.
Well, not everything else,
Supergirl's
but-
not on the same Earth.
That's what I just said.
That's what I know. No, you said Black Lightning.
No, I said everything except for Supergirl and Black Lightning. So I don't know about Batwoman, because I don't think they ever really explained whether or not Batwoman was from the same Earth as Supergirl.
And how about
or a
Legends?
different one. Legends is a collective. Well, they were all from
They were in the
the
timeline.
Arrowverse, because they're all from Arrow's Earth,
Is
from
it?
Earth 1.
Yeah.
Because Sarah came from that Earth, and she came from Arrow. The Atom came from Arrow.
Captain Cold came from Arrow.
Captain Cold and
Flash.
Heatwave, they came from the Flash.
Okay.
So basically, if it wasn't for Arrow, if Arrow didn't come out, none of this would have been possible. None of these shows would have came out.
And that's why this
None
is
of
such
these
an
crossovers
important
would have
show.
worked. So that's why we got to give OG props to the OG,
Respect.
Triple OG,
Respect.
Green Arrow, a.k.a. the Spectre.
The Spectre.
Because now he retired himself as the Arrow, as the Hood.
And if you haven't seen Crisis on Infinite Earth, you is lacking. You are lacking. Because
Yeah.
that crossover was lit. Like, bro, it was so much
Honestly,
shit.
though, if we gotta think about it, though, I may have to watch all the crossovers again to like really see which one was the best one cinematically. Like, if you had to really think about which one would you want to sit down and watch
It was definitely this last one. The only
in a
one,
movie theater,
the only one that would give a run for his money to this last crossover
I was gonna say
was Earth,
Earth
X,
X. Yeah,
when they had the wedding.
yeah, yo,
That
those episodes to me was the hardest crossover.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think even more so than Crisis.
Nah, you bugging.
I like Crisis, bro. Don't get me wrong, but there were a few episodes that I didn't really fuck with the. All right, like this. The first one was cool. The second one, the only thing I really liked about it was that we got to see the Superman fight. versus
Okay.
the other Superman. I didn't like the way they did the Batman and making him all evil and shit.
Making him crippled too.
Yeah, I mean, like, cool and all, but the way you kill him, you just push him, and he gets knocked into this electrical thing, and then all of a
it?
sudden that kills
He's
him.
dead.
So he's able to kill Superman in this universe, in this Earth, but he gets pushed over.
He gets killed by a shove.
He gets killed by himself, basically, because that was in his Batcave. So, of all people, he should have had some kind of guardrail or something if he knew that this shit was going to be electrical and fucking give out on him. But yeah, he fucking dies. And then later on in the episode, what else happens? Oh, not even. In the beginning of the episode, we find out that the Paragons, right? The ones that we didn't know, who were they going to be? All it took was for them to call Cisco. And Cisco came through and said, oh, I'll tell you who it is. And he found out how certain people were Paragons.
Because they had the emblemas, remember? That's why only reason they find out.
Bro.
At the war.
Sometimes I just get mad with the way they explain shit. Especially when they had in the first episode, the end of the first episode, when they had to get rid of all the people from Earth 38 because it was about to be exploded.
What's
or
up with
whatever the
all of
fuck.
that? Where they all go?
Bruh, how you get everybody from Earth 38 on those ships? And it's not even everybody on that Earth.
Because it was half of the Earth, I think.
Bro,
Maybe like
you only
60,
covered
80%.
Metropolis. Let's be real. Let's be real out here. How many of these fucking holes, these gateways that they make around this Earth, and how many of these ships were able to grab X amount of people? There should have been way more riots. There should have been way more stampeding because people would have been killing each other to be on these ships. Fuck out of here with that shit.
That's true.
The episode with the Flash cameo was the best only because of that cameo. Because the rest of that episode to me was kind of ass.
So that's episode 2.
No,
Now
that's episode 3, I believe.
where they all escape on ships. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, when they had the last battle and then Oliver gets fucked up.
Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4. It was one of
Nah,
those.
it's 3. Then 4 is when
No, it was 4.
4, no.
Because there's 5
4,
parts.
4 is when they go and try to revive Oliver at the Lazarus pit.
No, that was 3.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was 2. My fault.
No, it wasn't.
He died in the first episode. They tried to get him to the Lazarus pit in the second episode while they were trying to go find the
And
right
the third,
Superman.
he becomes a little evil.
Then the third one, he came back, and that's when we first meet the Spectre, and then that's when we see the Flash from Earth 90. And then that's when they destroy all the Earths, and they get sent to the what's that shit? The vanishing point.
Yo, why you ain't tell me my hair's sticking out, dog?
Because I like it like that. And then the fourth one is when they do the Flash cameo and they do the Speed Force episode. And then number 5 is when they do the climactic ending and they kill the Anti-Monitor. I think the way they did the Anti-Monitor battle at the end was kind of type cheese. I didn't really like that too much when he went all giant. I know that that's how they did it in the comics, but if you were going to do that, you know, they should have done like an entity where they brought back Oliver and made him like a giant Spectre.
Yeah, because they did have
They
Spectre
did that
as a
in
giant.
the comics, but
yeah.
I can understand why they wouldn't want to do that on live action because it was already weird to see a giant Anti-Monitor. But if they would have had a giant Oliver Queen, like as a Spectre, it would have looked like Power Rangers and it would have looked kind of wonky.
Yeah. Nah,
But
that definitely, yeah.
But I feel like aside from all that, it was a good crossover. And it definitely helped with closing out the arc for Oliver. I feel like we were kind of cheated a little bit on his last episode. Well, a little bit more than a little bit. We were kind of cheated on the last episode of Arrow because they had little to no Stephen Amell in it. And then every time he popped up, there were like flashback scenes. And then the one scene at the end where he shows up in the afterlife.
Yeah, with Felicity.
Yeah. I feel like
mean-
maybe we should have had a little bit more. I felt like a little bit more closure. I didn't get enough closure from Arrow.
Yeah. And now they're going to start a whole new shit with her daughter, with his daughter, and a whole bunch of other canaries. I don't know.
How do you feel about that? Because they did the episode prior to the final episode of Flash was a backdoor
Like that.
pilot
Yeah.
to that spinoff.
For the spinoff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I felt about that episode either. Like I was just like, what? What happened to Oliver?
I'm gonna be 100. I think the best thing about this new spinoff is gonna be watching the chick that's gonna be playing Oliver's daughter, Mia Queen.
She's cute as hell.
Yeah,
She's fucking cute.
bro.
Yo, call me.
That's gonna be the main reason why I watched the show, because of her.
Because of her.
And then the other two chicks that they play in the Canaries, they're not bad to look at either. You got Katie Cassidy, who's been on Arrow since day one, but I feel bad for that actress because she done got killed off, came back, became a villain, got cool again, and now she's gonna become like a, I don't know, like a secondary, like she's still playing second fiddle to the main character.
Yeah.
But, it's cool that they still keeping her around.
It
It's
don't
just-
matter though. Like we all know that show is for the Arrow, so we shouldn't be expecting anybody else to get a
Facts. No, facts.
main lead.
I just think that with her particular arc, they should have, I don't know. I never really liked the original Laurel anyway, being like a hero.
Okay.
So I feel like they should have never made the original Laurel a canary at all.
Canary?
Yeah, they should have just killed her off like a regular human. Well, she was a regular human anyway, but just kill her off without having her become part of Team Arrow like that. And then make this one be the superhero one. Then it would have made more sense.
The
in
one
my
from a
opinion.
different Earth.
Yeah. But what was your favorite scene or favorite thing from Arrow, from the show?
From the whole
From
Fallout
the
show.
entire, not from just the season. Like, what was your favorite Arrow episode, favorite scene from Arrow, favorite, like, because you got to think about it. You got, 7 seasons from this nigga? So.
I'm gonna say when Damien Dark was there.
You like that season? That to me was one of the wackest shits.
You bugging.
I hated that shit. I hated. You know why?
Right.
Because it dealt with too much supernatural.
And that's why I liked it.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not what Arrow's about. Like, I mean, that's what he ended up becoming. Because you saw throughout each season, this motherfucker just got used to things. Like Batman was getting used to things. He adapts to things. But me personally, my favorite season of Arrow was when that motherfucker had to go against Ra's al Ghul. When he became Ra's al Ghul, right? Isn't that like a moniker?
He
became
doesn't
the
become
leader.
not. Did you see? Raja Ghul is not a title; is a person. He became the leader of the assassins.
The League of Assassins,
The League
right?
of Assassins. Yeah.
I thought it was like a title.
Nah, Raja Ghul is the person.
But that was one of the best seasons in my opinion because first of all, you get to see his Ra's al Ghul's daughter,
Yeah.
the hot girl, Nessa, the one that ended up smashing
Asian.
Sarah. Yeah.
The Asian chick. Yeah, she's bad.
Second of all, you get to see Arrow, like, he died, right? Didn't he die? No, he didn't die. Did he die?
They thought he died.
They
but
thought
no,
he died.
did. He was in purgatory.
But the fight scenes were epic. The training scenes were epic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
I like
know.
that, but I also liked
I like the Deathstroke.
I like the Dark Archer arc too. When I think it was Merlin.
the Dark Arch. You're not talking about Prometheus.
Nah.
Talking about the Dark Arch. Oh, when he became the Archer, the Black Archer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was season 1 or season 2.
Yeah, I
And it was Merlin. I
it was
think it
season
ended up
2.
being Merlin.
think it was season 2 because that's when they found out that he was Thea's father.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the Deathstroke one too. The Deathstroke one was pretty cool when he
Yeah.
had to go back to
With the
Lee New.
Mirror Crew?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, how about this? Who's your favorite character from Arrow? Like, who's the character that you're gonna miss the most, or that you love watching the show for that character?
Felicity.
I knew you were gonna say that. But I was gonna use a different category for that one. I was gonna say who's the chick you're gonna miss the most, which I knew you were gonna say Felicity. I'm gonna miss Felicity too.
I mean,
we went through a whole season without her until that last episode.
Yeah.
And she came back. She came back. She came through.
I mean, Oliver, he took the cake in that show, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oliver took the cake in that show. Another one that they did good storyline with was Diggle.
Diggle?
Yeah, Diggle. What is it? Diggle?
Diggle, yeah.
Diggle,
John
yeah.
Diggle.
John Diggle, yeah. And I like that he's becoming the Green Lantern now.
Yeah.
Like, they did him justice.
You know that he's not done with the Arrowverse either, because the way they wrote him, his arc, right? Not only did he find that ring in the last episode, so they basically did us fans the service. Like, they treated, that was complete fan service.
Yeah.
Right? And they answered that question, that reference from back in Elseworlds crossover, when the Flash from Earth 90 looked at him and said, "John, where's your ring? I guess things are different on this Earth." You know, they basically completed that circle, right?
Yeah.
But they also mentioned in that episode, and then in the episode of Flash last night, that he's moving to Metropolis.
Really?
Yeah, him and his girl and his kids, they move into Metropolis. So if they're gonna move to Metropolis, that means that he's gonna pop up on Supergirl. He's gonna pop up on the Superman and the Lois show that's gonna pop up. I think he's gonna more so be on the Superman and Lois show than he does on Supergirl. But I feel like he's gonna pop up in those two shows more now.
Well, you gotta remember too, Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl are on the same Earth. Is Black Lightning in the same Earth now too? I don't remember.
Black Lightning?
Yeah, he's in the same Earth. Everybody's on Earth Prime.
Yeah, everybody's on Earth Prime.
Okay. Okay, yo, actually, we're taking hella long on this one topic.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to our next topic, which is what is content. Okay, and this is gonna be one of my favorite topics today because it revolves on my life. Everything that you see in this picture,
Around my life.
everything that you see in this picture is literally my life, and up to the smoke that you see there.
Up to the shopping cart.
The shopping
The
cart,
paper plane and the rocket ship.
everything. It's like my life.
Why don't we just give a little explanation of what this topic is, or what sprung this topic on. So we were having a little discussion earlier today, and we were trying to figure out basically what to talk about. And we came across the topic of content, essentially. You know, what is it that drives us to watch something and be hooked on something? And how many viewers out there, you know, watch on a daily basis videos that we feel are stupid, for lack of a better word. You know, for instance, we were talking about specifically reaction videos. Like, he was telling me how he doesn't understand how people can watch a video of someone else watching a video and how they react to it. And there's thousands of them on YouTube.
Yeah. And
There's
they all go
thousands.
viral.
And they all go viral. And I'm trying to explain to him, I'm like, bro, everyone likes to watch something. There's something for everyone out there. You know, you can go on YouTube and YouTube how to change this, and someone has a video for it. You can go on YouTube and try to search an obscure scene from a favorite movie of yours, and all you gotta do is type in some keywords, and someone out there has thought like you. Trust me, I know this to be true because there's been at least 3 times in my life where I tell someone like, hey, you remember that scene from that movie where this person said da 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 da, and this is how they reacted, and they're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And I have to go on YouTube, and all I gotta do is type in a few words, and boom, someone put
But
the
like-
same clip of the video that I have.
But reaction videos, bro? Like, come on now. Like,
Bro, that's just some people like to see how other people react to things, to see if they're not the only one that's overreacting or underreacting.
You know what made me kind of like be like, okay, I kind of could see it, how people want to watch that shit, is when you told me about your nieces and nephews, how they like watching people unravel toys and play with them. Mm-hmm. You see, I see that as something I would want to watch, especially if it's something that I'm not gonna be able to get.
Right.
So like a toy or a console or a system or something new that it's out of my reach, it's out of my price range, or it's just not made in freaking US, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, I would like to see what's the big hype about, and I would like to see people doing it. But reacting to a video that I could watch at home or in my phone and watch somebody else react to it, like, bro, there's this one guy, right? All he does is that. Reaction videos, and he sparks up like 3 blunts throughout the whole videos that he doing. And he just goes off. But I'm like, I don't find no pleasure in this. Like,
all right, I'm gonna put it like this. You watch, and I know your answer is gonna be, yeah, but I learned something from it though.
Exactly. I know who you're gonna say. Ninja.
Yeah.
You're gonna say Tifu.
Yeah.
You're gonna say motherfucking Daquan.
Yeah.
From TSM.
Yeah.
But I learned something from that.
Yeah. But it's the same shit.
No, it's not.
Hey. It's the same shit.
No, it's not.
Hey, mira. It's the same
How do you,
shit.
let me ask you this. How do you learn from watching somebody else react to a video? So what? You're going to go put that video on and then try to react like they reacted?
Hold on. That person that's reacting to that video may see something in the video that we didn't see, or may have caught something in the video that we didn't catch, and may share insight on said video, said clip, that would make us view the video a whole lot differently. That's one. Another thing could be, another reason why they watch the reaction videos is to see how they react to it because of their reactions. It's hilarious, or it's just interesting to watch.
Yo.
For instance, like,
I got an idea.
yo,
Let's do reaction videos to porn videos. Yeah.
okay,
We put on Pornhub
nah.
and we react to those videos.
Nah, first of all, we wouldn't be able to put that on any platform. At least we would have to blur out the porno and shit like that. That's,
Really?
yeah.
Yo, Mar, we gotta blur out the shit?
Yeah, bro. We can't. Yeah. So we wouldn't be able to do any of that. You know what we could do though? We could react to, like, you ever watched the video? Oh man, this shit was on. This shit was on.
I know, bro, but that's the shit. Like,
when was
I
this?
looked at that episode and I was like, what the fuck was I
On
doing?
World Star. It was like years ago. It was like at least 4 or 5 years ago. I remember watching this video on World Star where they did they edited this compilation of porn scenes, right?
Okay.
But what they did is instead of putting like instead of actually showing like the penises and the breasts and the vaginas and all that shit,
Yeah.
they changed it. They put animation in place of those things. So instead of a chick, right, sucking some dude off, right, you saw her like gulping like a popsicle or like a banana. But it was like an animated shit.
That would be lit. I'm not gonna lie. That would be lit.
And they put sound effects to it, like cartoon sound effects. Yo, if I can find that video, bro, we gotta watch that.
You gotta tag me that shit. You gotta tag me
But
that
something like that, we could watch it and react to it, and we would laugh. Just like, well, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I get what you're saying. Like, you don't understand why make the reaction video. I'm just letting you know that those are the reasons why people watch them, in my opinion. Is to watch how other people react to it and to see what kind of insight they have. And to also share in the community. Like, for me, I personally, like I said before on a different podcast where we were talking about, I think we were talking about Crisis or Endgame or something. But I remember mentioning how like sometimes I like to go to a movie theater to watch certain movies on certain dates, because if you go to, let's say if you go to see Black Widow the day it comes out, right?
Yeah.
That the opening night. That crowd in that movie theater,
It's gonna be like
80% of that crowd are going to be 80 to 90%, I'm guaranteeing, are going to be people that watch all MCU related content like you and I do.
Yeah.
So we all are waiting to see what gems they have in store for us, because they're going to drop things in that movie that have to do with what Phase 4 has in store for us.
Yes.
Regardless of the timeline, regardless of it being set in the past for most of the movie, I'm almost sure that they're going to do like an end credit scene that's going to set up stuff that's going to happen in Phase 4.
Okay.
So I know that, and I'm speculating that, and I know that 80 to 90% of the same opening crowd is going to feel the same way. So when I react to something that's happening on screen, let's say we find out that fucking Black Widow actually did come back when he snapped his fingers. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but let's say that the Hulk snapped his fingers, right? And she actually did come back. But she came back on Viewmore, or whatever the fuck the planet is. Viewmore? The name of the planet where the snowstorm?
Vormir.
Vormir.
Yeah.
So, let's say, because
Meow, meow, meow.
meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow,
Because
meow.
think about it. They all, when they came back, they all ended up being where they first got dusted.
Okay. Smoking that dust.
So even though she didn't get dusted, what if she would have came back? What if like they show when
Yeah,
Cap?
bro, we out of topic.
No, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, like, to see that happen, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna gasp.
Okay.
You're gonna gasp. And like 80% of the room is gonna gasp. But that one person that doesn't know what the fuck is going on, that just went to see it because they were dragged, they're gonna be like, I don't get what the hell's
Yo,
going on.
what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is she up?
Right. Right. So it's like, to see that type of reaction is why we would
Look
want to
at
watch
reaction
other
videos.
people react to it, you know, just to be able to know that you're not the only person. It's like the fear of missing out. You don't want to be the person that has FMO
Okay.
or
All right. So
what is that shit?
So let me ask you this. The question of the whole segment is, what is content? You believe that goes into content?
Yeah. I think that goes into content.
Yo, but it wasn't created. It wasn't created.
I'm gonna throw another curveball at you with content.
It's not creation. He's not creating
I'm gonna throw
nothing.
another curveball at you with content. Do you think that? Do you consider people putting makeup on and showing you how to put makeup on is content?
Yes. Because they're showing you how to do something.
Okay.
They're creating a mask for their face.
Oh, I got even another curveball. Hold on. Do you think people chewing food is content?
Chewing food.
Yeah.
If it's exotic food, yeah.
No, just food. Or just eating food. As per people's requests.
Oh.
I'll put it like
Yeah, I
this.
think this is weird.
Bro, exactly. I think it was either my
I
niece
think
or
it
my
was
sister.
weird.
I'm not sure who was watching this shit one time. But I remember seeing it on YouTube. Somebody was like has a channel, has a following where she eats a bag of those Takis,
Uh-huh.
those spicy shits.
Uh-huh.
She was just eating that shit because people told her to eat that shit.
But that's fetish shit. That's different. That's different than watching a reaction video. That's fetish. That's some fetish shit. Watching some cute chick eat something.
Wasn't even cute.
I mean, beat your meat, my nigga. Meet your zone. You feel me?
Yo, but the point is, bro, they have it for everything.
But that's
they have
yo,
it for anything and everything.
I understand. But what I'm saying is, all right, that content of reaction videos, what is it helping? Like, is it satisfaction that they're
Yeah.
just looking at other people react?
Yes, it's that.
I don't know. That shit whack.
It's human nature, bro.
That
It's
shit's
human
whack.
It goes. It's like the same. It's like the same reason why people stop. You may not do it, but people stop to look at car accidents or people getting pulled over.
Oh, I'm recording it.
My nigga, that happened to us right now. We were walking into the show.
I was like,
and
yo, they're
somebody's-
getting arrested.
And somebody getting bagged right behind us. And we like, what's going on? We want to know what the hell is going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the parking lot.
So when things like that happen, it catches our attention, right? Things like that just, that I'm not saying that that's considered content, but that's basically what I'm trying to get at is like we have curiosity. Like it's in our human nature to be curious about things. And some people are curious about
How other people
how
react.
other people react, how other people eat, how other people chew, how other people open things and have imagination,
I'm gonna start masturbating to
wild?
different porn sites.
Bro, I'm gonna start clipping my toenails and make it a YouTube channel.
Be like, how many wanna see me clip my toenails?
Word, yo, gang.
Gang.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do a
God.
whole fucking channel on that shit and see that shit blow up.
Okay, I get it. I mean, all right. So for all the premises of what is content, it's just creating something visually, right? Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Content is visually online
Or auditorial.
or audio.
It's
But
anything.
it's still
No.
visually. It's still
Actually,
visually.
Content could be considered anything that could be visual, that could be audio, or it could be something that you pick up and read. Or it can even be something that you touch.
Visually, then.
What are you talking about? I just said that.
Anything visually.
That
Right?
did you not? Are you not listening? That was the
'Cause-
first thing we said.
Because let's say if somebody creates a toy, is that content?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, the creation behind making the toy, that's considered content. I mean, as far as the
So
media
alright, hold
content
on.
is what you're talking about? Or-
Hold on. We're gonna stop this right now. Give me 1 second. This is something I should have done a long time ago.
What, the definition?
Yes.
Yeah, but what you're gonna look for is gonna be a broad definition.
Okay, and that's what I need. In a state of peaceful happiness.
No.
What? Did I-
Exactly. You're looking up content, you idiot. That's why I said don't do it, because I knew you were gonna find the wrong definition. That's content. It's when you find yourself at peace, when you're content about stuff.
So did I write it wrong?
No, you wrote it right. It's content. It's a different word.
Okay.
What he said.
And that's information. Okay. A toy is not information.
It could be information. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's made for an audience. The toys are made for an audience. The books are written for an audience. A sculpture is made for an audience. A painting is made for an audience.
So let's say I get naked and put myself in a
That's for
statue.
no one.
Listen,
That's
I get
for
naked,
nobody.
put myself in a statue, and call it art. Is that content?
That's you being stupid because you're just
How?
How are you?
How?
First of all,
What about that statue with the
first of
nigga
all,
with the little dick
first
that's
of all,
in Greece?
how are you gonna put yourself into a statue?
Like, I'm gonna get naked, I'm gonna have somebody sculpture me while I'm naked, and then put me in the sculpture.
You're not making any sense. So you want somebody to
Sculpt a
to
sculpture out of me.
a sculpture out of you, and then you want to go inside of the
No,
sculpture.
I never said go
That's
inside.
what you just said.
I want to be the sculpture.
Okay. That's what you're saying. You want a sculpture of you.
Yes. And
Okay.
then, but so that's content.
But say that then.
That's
nigga.
content, though.
Say that. You
Is
say
that
that
content?
you want to be inside the sculpture after it's already sculpted out of you. You want to be like a chocolate covered version of yourself.
I want to be inside the sculpture.
And with that, folks,
I'm done.
we have come to the end of our show. Thank you guys for watching us tonight, trying to figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
Just remember, I want to be inside that sculpture.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yo, shout outs to everybody that was
Shout
in the
out
chat.
to everybody.
Shout outs to everybody that was talking. Shout outs
Yeah.
to Antonio. Shout outs to Jackie Santiago. Shout outs to my boy DX the Great.
Shout out to
outs
Speech.
Shout out to Speech. Shout outs to Bravery Studios. Yo, they the best.
Bravery on today, you feel me?
I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I hope you guys enjoy every episode. Check the
We
whole.
hope you guys enjoy life, most importantly. Next week, follow us, see us. See you then. Peace.